A truly momentous thing is happening, which is that I put up a video last week, and I'm also putting up a video this week. Best YouTuber of all time. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make these very simple locking cable snares from common pieces that you probably have in your garage. Materials you're going to need for this: some steel cable. This is not wire. This is a whole bunch of tiny wires all woven together. You're going to need either some zinc washers, or you can use pennies. However, they do have to be 1981 or older, otherwise they'll do this. I did find that Canadian pennies work just fine. And you're going to need 2 small nuts for each snare. So, real quick thing that I forgot, you need 1 nut that's large enough for 1 strand of the cable to fit through, and 1 nut that's large enough for 2 strands to fit through. First step is to cut your cable to length. I'm going to use washers because I haven't had enough success on YouTube to waste any more pennies. We're going to drill 2 holes in each of the washers or pennies with a drill bit that is just slightly larger than the diameter of our cable. I'm now going to use a file to clean off these little burrs. We're just going to take each of the washers and we have to bend them at a 90-degree angle. Like I said in the beginning, these are really simple. There's only 4 parts, but if you assemble them in the wrong order, you're going to have a bad time. The first thing you're going to want to do is place 1 nut on the end of one of your pieces of wire, and you're just going to smash it flat with a hammer. Make sure that it's smashed enough that it's not going to pop off, but don't smash it so flat that it cuts through the cable. Once you have your stopper on this end, you're going to feed the opposite end through one of the holes in the washer until the stopper is up against a flat side of the washer. You're now going to cross the first side of the cable and feed this free end through the second hole in the washer. If it will go. There we go. And as you see, this creates our loop that locks. The final step in this is to create the loop at the end that you'll use to attach this to a tree or spike. And for that, all you're going to do is put a slightly larger nut over the free end, loop it over, stick it back through the nut, and then flatten it. Make sure when you do this as well that the rest of the snare can fit through the loop. And just like that, we have a whole set of cable snares. Really easy to make, really cheap to make. A quick note, these are illegal to use in a lot of places, so like I said in the beginning, it's something to maybe throw in your bug out bag or put at your bug out location. Or if they're legal in your state, you can use them, but they are not humane traps. So these are probably just for emergencies. It's not something to put out in your backyard to catch the neighbor's cat. They might not really appreciate that, and they're going to be mad is what I'm saying. To set one of these snares, all you'd have to do is wrap the loop end around a sturdy object, pass the lock end through the loop, and then tighten it to the tree. The idea would be that you'd place this trap on a game trail so that when an animal comes by, you can get its neck or its foot caught through here, and pull so it locks in place. I'll put a link in the description to a video that talks more about the placement of snares, but that was just how to make these super simple and cheap cable snares. So I hope you enjoyed that video, hope you found it informative, because that's all I have for you today, guys. Archer out.